guys, it's Drew here and welcome to my channel if you guys are new here. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys a tour of my 2020 Infiniti QX50. I bought this car about 6 months ago and so I feel pretty comfortable with it. I wanted to walk you guys through me just showing you all of the different features and how I organize my car. If you like content like this or post-grad content, I am a recent graduate with my master's degree, and so I plan to create a lot more lifestyle, college, post-grad, living life, navigating corporate America content. And so if that interests you, please like, comment, and subscribe, and click the bell so that you get notified of anytime I release a new video. So my car buying process was really nice. I didn't feel upsold or anything. I ended up buying my car at Echo Park Automotive. I live in the North Texas area, and so it was a little bit of a drive for me from where I live. I was super nervous going into a car dealership because it would be my first time financing a car. Every other car I had, I paid cash for, and my first car was financed by my parents, who were not the best financially and did not make the best financial decisions, but they tried to make me happy, and I think that was the sweetest thing. But I ended up having to pay for all of it later, which sucked, but I'm so grateful, and I'm so grateful that I've made it to this stage in my life to where I can make the decision to go out and buy my own car and afford it comfortably. Like, this has just been a dream. So when I was looking at cars, the one thing that I really did want to have in a car was a panoramic sunroof, and you're seeing it behind me. I really wanted a pano roof. I think it's so nice to just feel the world around you while you're driving, and I wanted something luxury as well. My last two cars were not luxury. They were a Ford and a Volkswagen, and while they did the job, like they got me to and from, and they got me to and from for, well, not for the first one, but the second one got me there for absolute free, and she had little to no issues. While they did what they were supposed to do, they didn't do it glamorously. And so I wanted a car that I felt happy to commute to work in, because corporate America is brutal, and I need my car to be my source of peace. And so far she has been, and she hasn't given me any problems, knock on wood. Absolutely adore her. So how did I pay for it? How did I afford it? I'm going to give it to you straight. I was not the girl who was 16 years old buying my first Tesla, or 20 years old buying my first Tesla, or 20 years old buying my first Mercedes-Benz. Like, it just didn't work out that way for me. I had to work very hard, and I worked a corporate job to get to where I am now. What I did while I was in undergrad was I drove the ugliest, nastiest, it gets you to and fro kind of car, and it wasn't even the worst. Like, I say it's the ugliest and the nastiest, but it really wasn't. It was free. You know, it was free. The insurance was very cheap, and because I paid cash for it, I didn't have to have full coverage insurance, and so it was easy for me to save what I would have spent on a car each month. And so I would save and save and save, and then when I did end up selling my car, because of how the car market has been, I sold it for the same amount that I paid for it. And so I broke even on my investment, which was very nice, and I can't say that in any other economy it would probably be the same way. But it worked that way for me, and I'm so grateful. On top of what I got back for my car, I did put down a significant amount of money to kind of help balance it out, and I got a really nice and comfortable auto loan payment. I can't remember the name of the rule, and I'll try to put it here if I can, if I remember, but there's a rule for car affordability, and I wanted to make sure that I was under the rules in affordability so that I had some wiggle room just in case anything happened to me. But if you're looking at financing a car and wondering how much you can actually afford comfortably, I would highly recommend following the rule that I'm putting here, I don't know, or maybe down there, but I would definitely recommend it. It's helped me so much in my personal finance journey, and just because the car looks pretty doesn't mean that you have to spend your entire life savings on it. And I really wouldn't recommend anyone else do that. I would recommend that you buy something that you can afford and that's comfortable for you, because at the end of the day, it's just a car. You'll have more of them. The sky behind me is turning like orange. Are you guys seeing that? Hold on, let me see if I can that is so beautiful. Like, my mom used to say this thing. She goes, Texas has sky on lock. And really and truly, it is so pretty. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it or if the camera's doing it any justice, but Oh, I love. So in today's video, I will be taking you guys and showing you guys how I decorated my car. I definitely followed the modern glam aesthetic. I don't normally do modern glam for any other type of decor, but for some reason when I was looking at this car and looking at the interior, I was like, yeah, it's gonna need some modern glam. I hope you guys like, and let's just get straight into it. So the first thing I want to show you guys, and apologizing for the wind in advance, is my keys. And the reason why I want to show you my keys is because I have the cutest key fob cover. It's pink and it says Infiniti on it, and it comes with a little ring holder, and then I have this little decal on it that says letter D for my first initial, and I absolutely love it. So going into the car, first I have this handle here and I have a button. This will unlock the car if it's just me and another person in the passenger seat. It'll unlock it for both the front seats. And then if I don't have my keys on me when I'm getting out of the car, it will lock all of the seats as well. So it's super handy to have this little handle here. So now let's get into the interior. First thing you'll see when you walk in are these cute little, hopefully I can get it to focus. Yeah, these cute little flowers, and they're supposed to hold scents, like they're supposed to hold like fragrant little tabs, but I don't really use them for that, and so you'll see them sprinkled around my car. I just like the way they look, quite honestly. I think they're so cute, so they have a purpose, but I just don't use them for said intended purpose. Over here, you will also see I have a speaker right here, and then this lights up while I'm driving. I found this to be so incredibly helpful while I'm driving on the highway, because if you know me, I'm a girl who hates to merge on the highway, and it's so scary. But I absolutely love being able to have that, because it not only does it blink to let me know that someone's in my blind spot, but it also makes a noise, so it'll go beep, 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 and then I'll know, okay, somebody's in my blind, I can't move. I absolutely adore it. I will never buy a car without it at this point in my life. On my rear, or on my side panel mirrors, you can see that I have a little mirror in the corner there, and the reason why I do that is so that I can see curbs. I don't know if you can see how closely it hugs the side of the car, but it honestly lets you see what's on the ground below you on the side of your car. And I've been doing it since I started driving when I was 16, and I would highly recommend it. It helped me pass my driver's test, and so yeah, definitely recommend. I will never have a car where I don't buy them. They're like $2 on Amazon or Walmart.com. Sorry, don't quote me on that, but they're super cheap and I highly recommend. Next, getting down here are my little controls. So this control here specifically is for my lights. So this lets me know if I want my lights off, or I want them on auto, I want them on, and then I think that's like, I don't even remember, but I keep it on auto at all times because it's just nice to have. I don't have to worry about getting pulled over because Drew forgot to turn on her lights. And then this is my parking sensors. It activates these, so that stays on. While the car is on, it'll light up orange, but I turned the car off for this video. And then this pops my trunk. Now getting into my steering wheel. If you haven't noticed, I got the steering wheel cover that I absolutely adore. It's got these little rhinestones on it, and it's kind of like pillowed. And it just looks so royal and regal, and it kind of fits to the modern glam aesthetic that I'm kind of going for in the car, if you can't tell. But I absolutely adore it, and look at how cute! I just love it. I love, love, love it. But on here you have, on this side, I have my volume controls. This controls the screen when the car is on. This also controls the screen when the car is on. This is for Siri, so if I want to play a song and I don't want to look it up on my phone, I can just press this button. And then this is to hang up calls. On this side I have more. This is for whatchamacallit? This is for cruise control. And then I also have these two down here, and these do the screen on here as well when the car is on. That's also for cruise control. I also forgot to mention, on the back of my steering wheel, there's these paddle shifters. I am so scared to use these, and I don't know how, and I don't know what they're for. I haven't used them personally, but if you're a paddle shifter girl, hey, this car's got them. This is my center console, and my favorite part about this car is the two screens. I absolutely love this. While I'm driving, I will use the map up here, and then down here I'll use it for the Apple CarPlay, because you can, I think, see a visual of it. Audio. Yeah, it'll do it both ways. So you'll get a less enhanced version of the Apple CarPlay on the bottom of the screen. But I use this one up here for my map, and then I use this one down here to control my music. It was in the reviews for the car that people didn't like that. I don't understand why. I find it so convenient. It's kind of like having double monitors at work. I love it, and it's my favorite part about this car. More climate control again, and then I have heated seats. I didn't have these in my last car, and it's one of my other favorite things about this car. On this side, again, we have climate control and heated seats. Middle here, I have my hazard lights. I have audio where I just press to get the Apple CarPlay screen here. On the menu, you can it has its own like Infiniti maps and navigation, but it's kind of inaccurate because it's from 2020, and so I don't really use it. I live in an area where they're constantly building, and so everything changes like monthly, so I just use my Apple Maps. And then something else that was weird about this car that I actually loved was that it has a DVD player. My first car and then the second car that I bought cash both had DVD players, and I actually really made a thing out of it. Like, I bought DVDs to put in it, and so even though I know that this is a newer car and I don't need a DVD player because I have the Apple CarPlay, I really just wanted the nostalgia of having a DVD player, and this car had one, so I had to have it. In the center here are my cup holders. These are just the little glitter ones. Sorry if there's like crumbs under there, but these are the little glitter ones. I got these on Amazon. I think they came in like a kit. I will link it down below, but I just wanted to keep sticking with the modern glam aesthetic. And then on my push to start button, I put another little rhinestone little circle thing around there. I didn't have a push to start in my last car, so it was really a big deal for me to get one of these little rhinestone things because I was watching girls on YouTube for so long with them, and I just love being able to be a part of the club now. So in here, I have a USB-C charging port, and I did not realize how much I used that. My new charger for my new phone is USB-C, and my iPad charger is USB-C as well, and I find this to be very useful. I also have my USB port right here. This is where your keys are supposed to go, so I normally will just take my keys and put them in right here, and everything's grandy dandy. Finally, I have my gear shifters. This is just my regular Prindle. The only thing weird about it is that the park is a button, so I have to remember to push in a button. Trust me, it sounds like you would remember, but if I'm just a girl. Like, I'm just a girl. I'm gonna forget, and I do forget. Sometimes I just press the, you know what, let me not incriminate myself on this, and then some car guy watches this and it's like, oh my gosh, how do you not know to press the park button? Then I have my drive mode, and there's like sport mode and eco mode, and I don't use any of those. I just use it on regular. But if you are into like shifting into sport mode to like speed off somebody at the red light, then it has that too. And then this is the emergency brake. This was weird for me because every other car I've had has been older, and it has that giant clunky emergency brake where it's like giant. You have to press this button in and then yield it back, but this is electronic, and I actually kind of like it. It's sleek, it's cute, and it doesn't stand out. And then finally I have this this little thing, and then this controls the screen on the top. So if you're not into actually going on a screen and doing touch screen, this also does control that, which is very nice to have. Now in my center console, I just press this button and, oop, I must have put some there. I just press this button and it pops open. And in here I have my car registration and insurance information. I got this cute little book for it. It's rose gold. It probably doesn't show up that great on camera, but it's there. I also have a charger in here, and this is the USB-C charger that I was telling you guys about, which is super convenient to have. I have this little twisted peppermint body cream. I actually like these more than the hand creams from Bath and Body Works. And then if I want to just go in smelling good and moisturize my skin at any time of the day, I mean, it's here for me. This is my workout band. It connects to my heart rate monitor for the workout classes that I do. And then I also have these extra Scentsies for my Bath and Body Works little scent doodad over there. This one's mahogany coconut, and then I think I have strawberry pound cake as well. And then I have the DVDs that I was telling you guys about. This one's Lady Antebellum, and then this one's The Fugees. I've had these since I started driving, and they're sentimental to me. They will follow me in whatever car I end up getting. Next, I want to get into this little pouch. So this pouch came with another purse that I had. I kind of want to get one of those cute clear ones that you see on TikTok all the time, but I haven't gotten around to it yet, and they're kind of expensive. Like, the last time I was looking, they were like $30. But in here, I carry my hand sanitizer. I carry some Kleenexes because I have allergies, and if you have allergies, you know your nose be running at the most inconvenient times, so these are super great to have. Then I have this cute little hairbrush. It's a mini one, and I love it because I have bangs, and so I'm frequently having to brush through my bangs so that they look presentable when I go in after the wind has been blowing, life has been lifing, and all of that mumbo jumbo. I have my mini Amazing Grace perfume by Philosophy. It's a clean scent and it just goes with everything, and so I love to carry this little mini on me. I just recently started wearing contacts, and so I've been carrying a spare pair with me just in case one pops out or I need some solution, and so this has been really nice to have. I also have a tight stick because if you know me well, I'm the most clumsy person and I will get stuff all over me at all times of the day, especially when I'm eating and wearing white. So these control the lights. This is the SOS, which is like the emergency response. It's so cool because when you press it in, it looks like one of those like James Bond era, like you have to pull down and press the trigger to get help. And then I have just my regular rear view mirror. And then I have my butterfly. So now I'm going to do the pano roof so you guys can see full view, hopefully, of what it looks like. So the whole thing doesn't open up, just the front part, but it gives you a lot of room. I mean, it gives you as much as like a single sunroof, but you still have the light from back there. And then it has this little wind visor thing right here that I love, so it doesn't like pop your ears while you're driving really fast. It's so pretty. You're gonna see the screen come off too. Oh wait, no, just the thing closed. And then I press it again and then you'll see the screen close. The screen is very, and I know it's like this in other cars too, but it's plush. Like, I guess I'm used to having sunroofs that aren't like this, like it's just a hard cover, but this one's kind of soft. I don't know. Getting into my passenger side seat, here, if you can see, I have my Bath and Body Works little scent holder, and then I have another one of those little flowers. On the floor here, I have one of those little TikTok trash cans. I normally use it just to put like straw wrappers in. Because it's so small, it prevents me from like putting big amounts of trash in the car. So while yes, it's small and it doesn't really hold that much, I like it because it prevents me from messing up my car. Then one of my other favorite things about this car that didn't come with it that I purchased was this. So this is a little purse hook. And if you can see, it makes my purse look so cute. Like, look at this. It's so adorable. So this is my back seat. I'm going to go ahead and slip on in here. My seat's pushed back pretty far because I'm really tall. Back here, I have my old license plate holder. I had a really good experience there. I didn't feel like upsold or anything, and I walked out feeling very comfortable with my car purchase. Back here, I also have another one of these little glitter purse holders. This is for my friend's purse, or if I go shopping and I want to put my shopping bags back here so they don't roll around in the back seat. Right here I have more of my little flowers that I love so much. And over here, this carries this is a little pouch. It looks disgusting because I've had it since middle school. Holds more products for girls' time of the month, and I haven't been able to part ways with it since I've gotten it. Yes, I have updated the products inside of it, but I just keep an extra pair of underwear, more tampons, more pads, and then some Pamperin and Advil. On the floor here, if you see this, I need to replace my air filter, and I have no idea how to do it, but I just recently stopped by AutoZone to get this, but I probably should have waited till I got my oil changed, because now I'm just like, what do I do with this? Like, I have no idea. One thing that I really did love about this car when I got it was the sunroof goes all the way to the back seat. So I'm in the back seat right now, and you can look out and see the entire sky, and it just feels so open and freeing in here. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it feels very open. Even though I don't have kids and I don't have too many people staying back here with me, it has like where you can move the seats forward and backward. Like there's a lever under here, if you can see this, and it allows you to scoot your seat forward or scoot your seat back so that you can get some more leg room if you're taller and you have to sit in the back seat. And then in here is just my rear view or my rear cup holders. I just get 2, and then this is for holding a phone if you have one. And finally, this is the back of my car. You can see I have this cute little glitter rhinestone license plate holder, but I don't have anything in my trunk but that I got my boyfriend, or my now fiance, which is just crazy to me. I got him a new sweater, but it didn't fit him, so I have to take it back. But this right here allows these 2 seats to fold down so I can get even more room. If you can't tell, it's very spacious back here. Like, you're getting a lot of trunk room, and you have a little light so you can see better. About the car that I didn't like is that it does not come with a spare tire. So back here you get some more space and you have tools to repair a tire, but no spare tire. So I have to be careful with that. And last but not least, I have some emergency supplies right there in the back. I just realized I didn't film an outro, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.